Yes, sir. It's your boy JT, and I'm back again with another video today. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys continue to show love. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the notifications so you can be notified when my videos do go live, because you know YouTube be on they bullshit. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get to the intro.
Let's get to these most feared reveals here, guys. Make sure you keep it here. Again, we're going to be rating the college football rundown with Nick Mazesco at 8 p.m. Eastern, so 56 minutes here. That's going to be for College Ultimate Team. Get your Twitch drops there as well. So make sure you keep it here, and we will raid them shortly. Let's talk most feared. Let's get spooky. 13th anniversary of most feared. And that's a spooky anniversary in and of itself. 13th anniversary of Most Feared. Celebrate by recruiting a roster of dreadfully strong monsters from 9 different factions. More on that in just a second. You're going to be able to recruit in the welcome pack either Taysom Hill or a mysterious secret player. And then complete the Most Feared content to upgrade them to a 90 overall. So, you'll also receive a Most Feared upgrade token and a Most Feared player fantasy pack. The fantasy pack will allow you to choose between variations of Taysom Hill, which we'll get to in a second, and a secret player that's not going to be unmasked until the second release of Most Feared. Choose wisely, you're not going to be able to change your selection. So, the Most Feared Taysom Hill Offense Fantasy Pack comes with Taysom Hill player items you're going to choose from. This Taysom Hill is going to receive all 32 team chemistries, monster chemistries, which again, we're going to get to in just a second. That ties into the factions. So, one of your options here is going to be Taysom Hill vertical threat tight end. Again, he is 6'2", 221. Abilities for Taysom Hill: 2 AP, run off elite, outside apprentice, slot apprentice, bulldozer, armbar, jukebox, grab and go, matchup nightmare, backlash, honorary lineman. Your other Taysom Hill option here: scrambler quarterback Taysom Hill, gunslinger for 4 AP, red zone deadeye for 2, sleight of hand for 2, lofting deadeye for 1, jukebox for 2, protected for 2, quick draw for 1, anchored extender for 1. Your other Taysom Hill options here: wide receiver, playmaker. These are all for 2 AP. Mid and elite, mid out elite, run off elite, outside apprentice, slot apprentice, bulldozer, armbar, jukebox, grab and go, matchup nightmare, backlash. Again, this is going to be your welcome pack. Choose one of these Taysom Hills or the mystery item. Finally, you got your Taysom Hill halfback. For 2 AP, you got RB apprentice, matchup nightmare, jukebox, bulldozer, armbar, grab and go, leapfrog, goal line back. And then for 1 AP, reach for it and balance beam. All right, let's talk about your most feared upgrade players. Your upgrade players are going to be earned via objectives in the Most Feared Field Pass, the Fear Store, solo battle objectives, or solo seasons objectives. These items will be eligible to be upgraded via fear currency. I said I'd get back to it. Your factions: 9 different monster chemistries. 9 different monster chemistries in the Most Feared program. You got ghosts, vampires, warlocks, ghouls, giants, reapers, werewolves, gargoyles, and supers. We'll let you know which players belong to which. But here is what those chemistry boosts do. These are the specific boosts. Again, throughout the show tonight, I'll make sure to call out which items receive which monster chemistries. The upgrade players that I mentioned just a second ago will receive all monster chemistries once fully upgraded. There are a few other special items that are going to get all monster chemistries. The upgrade players are a couple of them. So let's start off here. Fully upgraded, here are your upgrade players for Most Feared. Kenneth Walker, elusive halfback, 5'9", 211 Seahawks chems, and his tier 2 abilities for 2 AP: spin cycle, jukebox, bulldozer, armbar, grab and go, goal line back. For 1 AP, reach forward and balance beam. Up next, you got upgrade players. Grady Jarrett, run stopper right end. 6 foot, 288 pounds. Love to see Grady get some love here. As a Falcons fan, one of the more underrated interior defensive linemen of the last, I don't know, say decade. Tier 2 abilities for Grady Jarrett. For 2 AP, secure tackler, unfakeable reach elite. For 1 AP, strip specialist and out my way. For 2 AP, goal line stuff, Mr. Big Stop, adrenaline rush. Run stopper, no outsiders, extra credit, instant rebate, unpredictable. For 1 AP, demoralizer, and back to 2 AP, crusher and deflator. More upgrade players. Upgradable players. Most feared release 1. Run stopper middle linebacker, Divine Diablo, 6'3", 226 pounds, Raiders chems. In addition to those monster chems, his tier 2 ability bucket. For 2 AP, secure tackler, unfakeable reach elite, goal line stuff, run stopper, flat zone knockout, no outsiders, adrenaline rush, buy one get one, extra credit, crusher, deflator, lurker. For 1 AP, demoralizer, outmatched, lumberjack, lurk artist. For 3 AP, mid-zone knockout. Most feared release 1. We haven't even gotten to the bulk of the content. Right now, we are just getting through your upgrade player items. Landon Dickerson. Power left guard, 6'6", 332. Tier 2 abilities for him. For 1 AP, puller elite. And then for 2 AP, lifeguard, natural talent, all day, pass protector, run protector, linchpin. I mentioned that a few players are going to be getting every monster chemistry. Well, we're gonna keep going with them here. Your 90 overall reward players. These items are going to be earned by engaging with certain modes within most feared. Make sure to call them out. First up, Jordan Poyer, your season's reward. Zone strong safety, 6 foot 191. Team chems, Bills, Dolphins, Eagles, Browns. Let's talk X Factors. Okay, Jordan Poyer, X Factors. Deep zone knockout for 2 AP. That's going to be triggered by 2 tackles. 2 tackles is also going to trigger medium route knockout for 1 AP, secure tackler for 1 AP. Pick artist for 0 AP, 3 tackles in sim modes, 5 tackles in competitive modes. Flat zone knockout for 0 AP, 2 forced incompletions, which also triggers mid zone knockout for 1, deep in zone knockout for 1, and deep out zone knockout for 1. His tier 2 abilities: on the ball 1 AP, chuck out 1 AP, tip drill 2, outmatched 1, unfakeable 2, mid zone knockout 3, flat zone knockout 2, pick artist 2, stonewall 1, deflator 2. Leo Chenal is your gauntlet reward. Run stopper left outside linebacker, 6'3", 250. Chiefs chems. X Factors on Chenal. Run stuffer for 2 AP. That's make 1 tackle for a loss. That also triggers flat zone KO for 2 AP. Extra pop for 0 AP is make a hit stick tackle. Lurk artist for 0 AP. Tackles, 3 in sim, 5 in competitive. Tackle supreme for 1 AP, same deal. Enforcer supreme for 1 AP. Hit stick tackles, 1 in sim, 2 in competitive. No outsiders for 1 AP. Sacks or tackles for a loss, 1 in sim, 2 in competitive. Inside stuff, same deal. 1 AP, same thresholds. Out my way for 0 AP. Tackles, 3 in sim, 5 in competitive game modes. Tier 2 abilities for Leo Chenal. Secure tackler, unfakeable, reach elite, goal line stuff, run stopper, extra credit, crusher, deflator, lurker, 2 AP. Out my way, demoralizer, outmatched, lumberjack, 1 AP. Your draft player reward: Brock Purdy. Field general, quarterback, 6'1", 220 for the Niners. His X Factors, here we go. You're going to want to hear these abilities and X Factors. Mr. Brock Purdy. Set feet lead for 4 AP. That's triggered by 3 consecutive 5+ yard passes. 3 consecutive 5+ yard passes also triggers Master Tactician for 2 AP and Threat Detector for 3 AP. 3 consecutive 5+ yard passes in sim modes, 5 in competitive modes, will get you Protected for 0. Fearless for 1. Pocket Deadeye for 0. And Hot Route Master for 1. His Tier 2 ability bucket, Gunslinger for 4 AP. Red Zone Deadeye, Sleight of Hand, Gutsy Scrambler, Protected for 2. Lofting Deadeye, Quick Draw, Anchored Extender for 1. Now, let's get in to your monster teams. Most Feared released one. These teams are formulated by different monsters, different factions that we talked about earlier. We're going to go over them again here. We'll kick it off with the supers and with the ghosts. You'll see which elites, heroes, and champions belong to which monster chemistry. And again, all of the items I believe we just showed have access to all of those monster chemistries. Let's start off here. Let's start off with your super elite. Your supers. The elite is Ethan Evans. Power Punter, 6'3", 250 Rams chems. Javon Bullard, Zone Strong Safety, 5'10", 198 Packers chems. Zach Sealer, Run Stopper, Left End, 6'6", 300 Dolphins and Ravens chems. Emmanuel Forbes Jr., Man-to-Man Corner, 6', 180 Commanders chems. And your champion for the supers. Love this guy. Pancake Patrick Ricard. Blocking fullback. He's 6'3", 300 pounds. Ravens chems. His X Factors. Run Protector for 0 AP. That's just offensive downs played. 4 in Sim, 6 in competitive. The next 6 are Rush for 10 plus yards. 1 in Sim modes, 2 in competitive modes. Bulldozer. Armbar. Post Up. Honorary Lineman. Tank. Goal Line Back. All for 1 AP. His Tier 2 ability, Bucket, Goal Line Back, All Day, Screen Protector, Honorary Lineman for 2 AP for 1 AP Polar Elite. Up next, we got the Gargoyles. Your Gargoyle Elites right here. Will Reichard? Rookie kicker, I think. I don't think I've heard his name said yet. He's actually my kicker in my fantasy league this week. Shame on me. Damian Lewis. Wait. Whoop. Damian Lewis. Power left guard, 6'2", 327. Panthers, Seahawks chems. Antonio Gibson. 6', 228. Commanders, Patriots chems. 87 overall for your Gargoyles. Curtis Samuel. Playmaker wide receiver. Panthers, Commanders, Bills chems. And your champion, Team Gargoyle, Demario Davis. Field general middle linebacker, 6'2", 248. Jets, Browns, Saints chems. His X Factors. Under pressure for 1 AP. That's sacks or tackles for a loss. One of them. Short route knockout, 1 AP. That's 2 tackles. Extra pop. And again, if you're not familiar, the X Factors I'm reading out, I'm reading their thresholds. I'm reading what triggers them to turn these X Factors on. Extra pop for 0 AP. Hit stick tackles, one of them. Lurk Artist for 0 AP. Tackles, 3 in Sim, 5 in competitive game modes. Same goes for Tackle Supreme for 1 AP. Enforcer Supreme for 1 AP. Hit stick tackles. 1 in Sim modes, 2 in competitive modes. Mid-Zone KO. 1 AP. Force 2 incompletions. Out My Way, 0 AP. That's 3 tackles in Sim modes, 5 tackles in competitive modes. Inside Stuff for 1 AP, like that. 1 sack or tackle for loss. And Mind Reader. Yo. Mind Reader on Demario Davis for 2 AP. That's going to be triggered by forced fumbles. 1 in Sim modes, 2 in competitive modes. Demario Davis. His ability bucket, Tier 2. For 2 AP. Secure Tackler, Unfakeable, Reach Elite, Run Stopper, Adrenaline Rush, BOGO, Extra Credit, Crusher, Deflator, Lurker. For 1 AP, Demoralizer and Outmatched. For 3 AP, Mid-Zone Knockout. Ahoo! Werewolves of Mutt. All right, up next, the Werewolves. First up, we got Giovanni Ricci, your utility fullback. 6'3", 240 for the Panthers. I wonder if he gets Browns chems. Looks like he does. Gervin Dexter, 6'6", 312. Run stopper, defensive tackle for the Bears. Werewolves of alternate team. Keyshawn Nixon. Man-to-man corner, 5'10", 200. Raiders, Packers, Chems. Like that 87 speed, 88 man coverage on the 84 overall. Little theme team budget item there. 87 speed, 88 man. Up next, Landon Roberts. Run stopper, middle linebacker, 6'1", 238. Patriots, Dolphins, Steelers, Chems. And your werewolf champ, Antonio Gates. One of the greatest tight ends of all time. I'd probably put him top 3 tight ends all time. It's a good debate. Who's up there? Tony G, Kelsey, Gates, Gronk. You want to put the OGs like John Mackey, right? The guys who revolutionized the position. Anyway, let's get into Antonio Gates here. Let's get into his details. 6'4", 255 Chargers, Chems. His X Factors, deep elite for 2 AP. Deep elite for 2 AP. Make 20-plus yard catches, 1 in Sim, 2 in competitive modes. Backyard tight end for 2 AP, catch 2 consecutive targets. Third down threat for 1 AP, catch 2 consecutive targets. Mid and elite for 1 AP, make 10-plus yard receptions, 1 in Sim modes, 2 in competitive modes. Jimmy Graham, Shannon Sharp. I'm liking the Dave Casper, Algie Crumpler, obviously Algie Crumpler. I love it, chat. Keep getting live. Mid and elite for 1 AP. Make 10-plus yard receptions, 1 in Sim, 2 in competitive. Matchup nightmare for 1 AP. Catch 3 consecutive targets. That also goes for tight end apprentice for 1 AP. Deep and elite for 1 AP. Make 20-plus yard catches, 1 in Sim modes, 2 in competitive modes. Jukebox for 1 AP. Catch 3 consecutive targets. His tier 2 ability bucket. Mid and elite. Mid out elite. Runoff elite. Outside apprentice. Slot apprentice. Arm bar. Matchup nightmare. Honorary lineman for 2 AP. Who wants a quick giveaway before we keep things cranking? Keenan Allen, team of the week. Antonio Gates. Keenan Allen, team of the week, and Antonio Gates. Let's fire one off, then we keep going with the player content. Cool Hand Luke. Cool Hand Luke, 273. Congratulations, Cool Hand Luke. Keenan Allen, Antonio Gates. Most feared, heading your way. Congrats. All right, let's get to the Reapers. Don't fear the Reapers. Do fear the Reapers. Any Blue Oyster Cult fans out there? Who else you know listens to Big X the Plug and Blue Oyster Cult? Come find me. Let's start a think tank. Logan Hall. Power rusher right end. 6'6", 283. Buccaneers. Cordell Volson. Power left guard. 6'6", 315 for the Bengals. Up next, Marquise Brown. Playmaker wide receiver. 84 overall. 5'9", 180, Ravens, Cardinals. Chiefs, Chems, your hero for the Reapers. 87 overall, Luke Musgrave. Tight end right there. Your champ. The Reapers. Most feared. Definitely. One of the most feared safeties in the game. Antoine Winfield, free safety, run support. Winfield, 5'9", 203 for the Bucks. His X Factors. Run stuffer for 2 AP can be triggered by 1 tackle for a loss. Short route KO for 1 AP, 2 tackles. Extra pop, 0 AP, 1 hit stick tackle. Pick artist, 0 AP, 3 tackles. In sim modes, 5 in competitive modes. That threshold also goes for out my way for 0 AP and tackle supreme for 1 AP. Inside stuff for 1 AP, sacks or tackles for losses, 1 in sim modes, 2 in competitive modes. That also goes for no outsiders for 1 AP. And then he's got a couple KOs, flat zone KO and mid zone KO, both for 1 AP, triggered by forcing 2 incompletions. His tier 2 ability bucket. He's going to be getting on the ball for 1 AP, chuck out for 1 AP, tip drill for 2 AP, outmatched for 1 AP, unthinkable for 2 AP, mid zone KO for 3 AP, flat zone KO for 2 AP, pick artist for 2, stonewall for 1, deflator for 2. Let's go to the Giants. It's kind of funny that they have a Jet as a Giant. Alan Lazard, Jets and Packers Chems, is on the Giants faction. 6'5", 227, deep threat wide receiver. You also got Marcus Jones for the Patriots. 5'8", 188. Devon Hamilton. Run stopper D tackle, 6'4", 335 for the Jaguars. And your champion, For the Giants is Big Will Shields. Big Will Shields, 6'3", 315 for the Chiefs. His Tier 2 ability bucket, Puller Elite for 1, Lifeguard, Natural Talent, All Day, Pass Protector, Run Protector, and Linchpin for 2. Will Shields. We are moving through the player content here. Most Feared Release 1. Targeted to go live tomorrow. All the items you're seeing right here. We're moving on to the Ghouls now. We're moving on to the Ghouls. Team Ghouls. That's their monster chemistry. Let's go Christian Fulton. Your 82 overall man-to-man corner. Titans, Chargers, Chems, 5'11". Devin Bush. Run stopper, left outside linebacker for the Steelers, Seahawks, and Browns. Another former Browns linebacker, Mac Wilson. Browns, Patriots, Cardinals, field general. Middle linebacker, 6'1", 246. Your hero for the Ghouls. Oh, big hit power here. P.J. Locke. Run support, strong safety, 5'10", 202, Broncos Chems. Rocking the 93 hit power. To go with 88s in speed and zone coverage. P.J. Locke. Your champ on the Ghouls, Mr. Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase. Deep threat wide receiver. 6'2", 201 for the Bengals. X Factors on Jamar Chase. Let's talk X Factors. Deep Elite for 2 AP. That's make 20-plus yard catches, 1 in Sim, 2 in Comp. Jukebox for 1 AP. Get there by catching 2 consecutive targets. Mid-Out Elite for 1 AP. Make 10-plus yard receptions, 1 in Sim, 2 in Competitive. Red Zone Threat, 1 AP. Catch 2 consecutive targets. Outside Apprentice, 1 AP. Catch 3 consecutive targets. Deep in Elite, 1 AP. Make 20-plus yard catches. 1 in Sim, 2 in Competitive modes. That also goes for Deep Out Elite for 1 AP. His Tier 2 ability bucket for 2 AP. Mid in Elite, Mid-Out Elite, Runoff Elite, Outside Apprentice, Slot Apprentice, Jukebox, Matchup Nightmare. Jamar Chase, your Ghoul champion. Let's pop over to the Warlocks here. We got Baron Browning. Your 82 overall, power rusher, right outside linebacker, 6'3", 240. Broncos Chems. Up next, we got Demarcus Robinson, 84 overall. Bernard Ryman, 6'6", 303, power left tackle, Colts Chems. And Jared Goff, your hero, 6'4", 217, Rams and Lions. Let's get to the champ. Let's get to the champ for the Warlocks here. Let's get to the champ. The what? The champ Bailey. Man-to-man corner. 6', 192, Commanders and Broncos. His X Factors. Inside Shade for 2 AP. Flat Zone Knockout for 1 AP. Mid Zone Knockout for 1 AP. Secure Tackler for 1 AP. Each of those triggered by 2 tackles. Pick Artist for 0 AP. Triggered by 3 tackles in Sim modes. 5 in competitive modes. Short Route Knockout for 1 AP. Forcing completions. 2 of them. That also goes for Medium Route Knockout and Deep Route Knockout for 1 AP each. His Tier 2 ability bucket, Champ Bailey. On the ball for 1 AP. Chuck out for 1 AP. Tip drill for 2 AP. Outmatched for 1 AP. Medium route knockout for 3 AP. Spin cycle for 2 AP. Jukebox for 2 AP. And Stonewall for 1 AP. Champ Bailey. Let's keep it pushing here. Up next, we got Vampires. Jawan Taylor. Pass protector, right tackle, 6'5", 330. Jags and Chiefs chems. Oh, another big guy for the Vampires. Daniel Fa'alele. 6'8", 380 pounds. With that 88 strength. Power right guard. He's getting Ravens chems. Derek Forrest. Run support free safety. 5'11", 200 for the Commanders. Your hero, Logan Wilson. Pass coverage right outside linebacker. 6'2", 245 Bengals chems. And then your champ. Here he is. Mr. Tom Brady. Tom Brady, your champion. Field general quarterback, 6'4", 225. Buccaneers and Patriots chems. His X Factors. Let's go through these X Factors right here. Set feet lead for 4 AP. And all of these are going to be triggered by making passes consecutively of 5+ yards in the air. Set feet lead for 4 AP, triggered by 3 of those. Master Tactician for 2 AP, also triggered by 3 of those. Same for Threat Detector for 3 AP. Protector for 0 AP, triggered by 3 of those in sim modes, 5 in competitive modes. Fearless for 1 AP. Same thing. Pocket Deadeye for 0, same thing. Hot Route Master for 1, same thing. His Tier 2 ability bucket. Gunslinger for 4 AP. Red Zone Deadeye and Sleight of Hand for 2. Lofting Deadeye for 1. Gutsy Scrambler, Protected, and Conductor for 2. Quick Draw and Anchored Extender for 1. Finally, we got our ghosts. We got our ghosts right here. Our final faction. Start off with Marquise Bell here. Pass coverage middle linebacker for the Cowboys. DJ Jones, run stopper D tackle, 49ers and Broncos. Zach Ertz, vertical threat tight end, 6'5", 250, Eagles, Commanders, Cardinals. And speaking of former Commanders, former Eagles and Commanders, Carson Wentz, 6'5", 237, Eagles, Chiefs, Commanders, Colts, Rams, Chems. Your Ghosts hero, Rob Havenstein. Power right tackle, 6'8", 323. And the champ, Mr. Max Crosby. Speed rusher left end, Max Crosby of the Raiders. His X Factors. Tackle Supreme for 2 AP, triggered by 2 tackles. Edge Threat Elite for 2 AP, triggered by 2 tackles. Double or Nothing for 1 AP. Make 1 sack or tackle for a loss. Secure Tackler for 1 AP. 3 tackles in sim modes, 5 in competitive modes. Unpredictable for 0 AP. 1 sack or TFL in sim modes, 2 in competitive. Under Pressure for 1 AP, same deal. Edge Threat for 1 AP, same deal. Max Crosby's Tier 2 ability bucket. For 2 AP, Secure Tackler, Unfakeable, Reach Elite, Goal Line Stuff, Mr. Big Stop, Adrenaline Rush, Run Stopper, No Outsiders, Extra Credit, Instant Rebate, Unpredictable, Crusher, Deflator. That's 2 AP. For 1 AP, Speedster, Demoralizer. Now, we got through the champs, the elites and the heroes. It's time for the LTDs. And first up, we have Mr. Micah Parsons. Speed rusher right end, 6'3", 245 pounds, of the Cowboys. His X Factors. Tackle Supreme for 2 AP, triggered by 2 tackles, as well as Edge Threat Elite for 2 AP. Double or Nothing for 1 AP, that's a sack or TFL. Secure Tackler for 1 AP, that's 3 tackles in sim modes, 5 in competitive modes. Triggered by 1 sack or TFL in sim modes and 2 in competitive modes. We got Unpredictable for 0 AP, Under Pressure for 1 AP, and Edge Threat Elite for 1 AP. His abilities here. Unfakeable, Reach Elite, Goal Line Stuff, Mr. Big Stop, Adrenaline Rush, Run Stopper, Extra Credit, Instant Rebate, Unpredictable, Deflator for 2, Out My Way, and Speedster for 1. A.J. Brown. Physical wide receiver, 6'1", 226. Your final LTD for release 1 for the Eagles. His X Factors, Short Elite, 2 AP, catch 3 consecutive targets. Third Down Threat, 1 AP, catch 2 consecutive targets. Tank, 1 AP, catch 2 consecutive targets. Catch 3 consecutive targets for Outside Apprentice, Red Zone Threat, Short In Elite, and Short Out Elite, all for 1 AP. A.J. Brown, his abilities, Mid In Elite, Mid Out Elite, Runoff Elite, Outside Apprentice, Slot Apprentice, Jukebox, Matchup Nightmare for 2 AP. We're going to go through the program information right here. First up, of course, we got your Field Pass rewards. Levels 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 16, 18, 21, you're going to earn Fear upgrade player items. Level 7, 14, and 19, you'll earn Most Feared upgrade tokens to upgrade Taysom Hill or the Secret Player, if you chose the Secret Player. Let's go with the sets here. We're just gonna rip through these sets here. 82 overall, Most Feared Elite Fantasy Pack. Exchange 3, 80/81s. Monster Faction Exchange. Exchange 1, 82 overall Most Feared Player, and 1, 80/81 to receive 182 overall Most Feared Faction Fantasy Pack. Same thing for the 84s here. 382s. And the Faction Choice. 184 and 182. Most Feared Collection. Exchange 384 overall. Excuse me. Exchange 32 84 overall Most Feared Elite players and 13 82 overall Most Feared Elite players to receive 3 Most Feared upgrade tokens and all Most Feared Elites returned. Your 87. Exchange 584s. That Faction Fantasy Pack. An 87 and an 84. And another collection set. This is going to be the Heroes. 27 87 overalls. Most Feared Hero players to receive 3 Most Feared upgrade tokens and all Most Feared Heroes returned. Let's get to your champs here, your champion sets. Exchange 2 87/88 players and 3 87 heroes to receive 190 overall Most Feared champion. And then that collection set, 20 90 overall Most Feared champion players to receive 3 Most Feared upgrade tokens and all Most Feared champions returned. Let's talk challenges. There are 2 different sets of Most Feared challenges. Most Feared 13th Anniversary, 13 challenges. Rewards, you get Tier 1, 500 Fear. Tier 2, 82 overall Most Feared Fantasy Pack, or the 82 plus BND. Tier 3, Taysom Hill or other player upgrade. Tier 4, 82 overall Most Feared Player, or 84 plus BND Most Feared Player. Tier 5, 500 Fear. Most Feared Monster is going to be 9 challenges. Again, I'm cooking here. We got to hand this over to Nick Mazesco in 15 minutes. College Football Rundown. 9 challenges for the Most Feared Monsters. Tier 1, 500 Fear. Tier 2, Taysom Hill or Mystery Player Upgrade. That also is Tier 4. Tiers 3 and 5, also 500 Fear. Let's talk about that head-to-head event. Where are we at here? There we go, Sinister Selections. The Draft returns with a Most Feared twist in Sinister Selections. Recruit monsters and take on other monster teams to earn rewards, such as a 90 overall Most Feared champion. Log in each release to earn an entry ticket. Every Saturday at 10:30 a.m. to Monday at 1:30 p.m., the Blood Moon comes out, drawing out more powerful monsters to join the draft. Unlock requirements include 15,000 coin entry cost, entry ticket cost, fear cost. Rewards include 13 fear for 0 wins, 1,100 fear for 1 win, 2 wins 3,200, 3 wins 5,300, and an entry ticket. 4 wins 9,300 fear, and an entry ticket. 5 wins 9,300 fear, a flawless run pack, and sinister selection entry ticket. Perfect runs earn the following. First, a spooky pack. Second, a scary pack. Third, a terrifying pack. Fourth, 89 overall Carlton Davis. We'll get there in a second. Fifth, 90 overall most feared fantasy pack. And sixth, a scary pack. The event ends November 7th. Here is that Carlton Davis I referenced. Man-to-man corner. 89 speed, 90 man coverage. 6'1", 206. Bucks and Lions chems. His abilities: on the ball for 1, chuck out for 1, tip drill for 2, outmatched for 1, medium route KO for 3, and stone wall for 1. Play champs. Play the champs. You earn Mike Williams. Physical wide receiver, 6'4", 218. His tier 2 abilities: Jets and Chargers chems, maybe soon to be another team as well. Mid-in elite, mid-out elite, slot apprentice, outside apprentice, matchup nightmare for 2 AP. All right, guys, we did it. We made it through Most Fear Release 1, and it's time for some giveaways before we head to Nick Mazesko in a college football rundown. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for kicking back, relaxing, and getting spooky on this Wednesday evening, talking Most Feared. 13th anniversary